situation up top here.
Wilson has it for the end zone, and there's a flag, but D.K. Metcalf has the football. It has a
first in the league in touchdown conversion in the red zone. Here's a 3rd and goal. Well, they've got it this time. It's Baldwin on the receiving end of the Russell Wilson pass.
Seattle missed a field goal, otherwise we'd be tied at 10. James, nice block by Tarek Glenn, an easy 3-yard touchdown run. The second for James.
Big 3rd down, 3rd and 3. 4.5 to go. Wilson throwing, and it is caught for the touchdown.
Prescott throws, passes Penix, intercepted. That's Griffin. Step
to get in position for a field goal.
3rd and 9, and Jackson is in the backfield. Here they come. Pass across the middle. It is caught for the first. It's Baldwin shaking free and sprinting down the sideline for the touchdown. His 3rd of the day.
Well, the defense has been physical as Goff has been sharp, but this is intercepted by Tariq Woolen, and he's going to take it back inside for a Seahawk touchdown. Wow. Well protected. And intercepted at the 12. It's a Seahawk takeaway.
with one back in the backfield. Wilson keeps going to his right for the touchdown. In the last 5 ball games. Here's Prescott. Play is made by Clark.
Wentz under pressure, and he goes down. Frank Clark.
Alrighty, hey there guys, Adrian Costa here, aka JetBro95, coming at you guys with another video. So, it is going to be the Seahawks team lineup update once again. Lot of team, we got the Team Diamonds promo, I think, last week, as well as we got, like, our final wrap-up for the Most Feared promo, which I'll probably do a, team rankings video for the Most Feared after, like, sometime this weekend, if not, maybe early next week. Because that's how I'm going to do my team rankings, is every after every major promo. And also, guys, we did get a couple of other cards for the team that I think are going to be, that I think are going to be really good. Also, yes, I do understand, before you guys see this video, Jerry Rice is coming out tomorrow for the Seahawks team. However, I'm not going to be picking that up right away. As you can see, my coins are just not in a position for me to go ahead and pick that up. So I'm going to definitely look to slowly but surely get it over the next maybe few weeks, maybe month. I hope I'll get them very sooner rather than later, basically. But we're at 90 overall on both sides of the ball. We have majority of the players we do need. We are missing one, but I'm not really focused on getting that one at the moment, if at all, to be completely honest with you guys. So let's jump into it. Guys. So first off, we have our Seahawks team diamond, which was Doug Baldwin. Really kind of sad that they made him a deep threat receiver this year. Was really hoping they would make him, keep him at playmaker or make him a slot receiver. Was really hoping that for Madden 21, is 22, he was a slot, but he's not this year, or last year. But 93 speed, 90 jump, 93 catch, 96 catch of traffic, 92 spec, 91 short route running. With 89 mid and 92 deep route running. After the catch, Baldwin is actually pretty good after the catch with 92 spin, 91 juke, 94 change of direction. Like, Baldwin is pretty good in terms of, like, you know, being quick on his feet, whatnot. A lot of the smaller receivers are in this game. But personally, I do like this Doug Baldwin for the Team Diamond. He's not the most expensive by any means necessary, but he does get some good, he does have some good things about him. So obviously tier 1, he gets whatever. Tier 2, you can get things like Outside Apprentice, Short and Elite. Tier 3, you can get things like Outside Apprentice again, Matchup Nightmare, Deep and Elite. And then for his special ability bucket, he gets 1 AP Deep Out Elite and 1 AP Mid In. Let me know in the comments, guys, is Mid and Elite actually any good? I've wanted to use it for the last little while, but I never bothered to put it on because I just don't think it's very good. So let me know, guys. What do you think? Is it good? Is it bad? I don't necessarily know as well. So, but we also got the new Tyler Lockett too. He came out with the final Most Feared drop yesterday. So I naturally went to go pick this card up. I did had to sell off Brandon Marshall to pick him up, but whatever. To be completely honest, Brandon Marshall, he's good, and I think he's a really good receiver. I just would rather have Lockett right now, just simply because of the fact that he is on the, you know, it's Tyler Lockett. He's about the similar in terms of his stats and catching, but he's a little bit smaller, which I'm personally fine with. But Lockett is pretty good on the kick returns, especially. I have him playing my kick return and punt return right now. I do have him as a B&D card now because of I did a set for the Mosphere to make some coins. Because I did buy up another card, as you guys probably did see with the highlight montage. By the way, let me know in the comments, did you guys like the highlight montage with the real-life commentary over it? I'm hoping that I can continue to do that, because that was something I've been wanting to do for a little while. I'm just hoping I don't get in trouble for it. And if I don't, great. And if I do, then yeah, it is what it is. But I'll let you guys know on Twitter or on the comment section below if I did or did not. But Lockett, you know, he's very good. I like the Tyler Lockett. He has mid and elite for his special ability bucket as well. So we still have DK. We do, I think on offense, we don't really have anything else. Oh, no, we have Greg Olsen. I completely missed this card. But yeah, we did get Greg Olsen. He was the Panthers team diamond card. You know, he does have some good, you know, he does get Bears, Panthers, and Seahawks chem. For those of you that did not know, he played his final year in the NFL with the Seattle Seahawks in 2020. So he wasn't really much of a factor, but I wasn't expecting him to be much of a factor for a 38-year-old, for like a 30-plus-year-old tight end. But 91 speed, 94 catch in traffic, 95 catch in traffic, 94 spec catch, that is pretty high. Like, I'm not going to lie, for Greg Olsen, that's pretty good. I think 95, like last year, is still like the threshold for like the spec catches, where you need to have like 95 to get like the elite spec catches. I'm not sure. It doesn't have a greatest of run blocks though, but I don't really care. After the catch, really doesn't have much to him. He's more just like, he's a good route running tight end. Hits all the thresholds for short and mid, even without the reel in ability. Even without the reel in strat item. I might look to pick up a route tree to increase the route running a little bit more on my players, but I don't necessarily know if that'll do anything for me personally in terms of the team. So, but yeah, that is the offense, guys. The new cards, you know, we still have Russ and Metcalf and Edgerrin. We do need some offensive linemen now. Like, we are in desperate need of a lineman, more specifically a left tackle. As you guys can see, I'm using a 90 overall from the Garrett Bowles from the Broncos at the left tackle position. So hopefully we get a new upgrade at the left tackle soon. I would like to also get a right guard or a left guard so I could put Glowinski potentially back to his natural position. Maybe put Gabe Jackson, maybe sell off Gabe Jackson overall. But, you know, offensive line, we're still playing very well with these guys up front. You know, Abraham Lucas is still a pretty good stud of a offensive lineman. Now, I know there is a new K9. I know there's probably going to be a ton of comments asking where is the new K9. I love that new K9, but I'm not picking him up just because for my scheme and how I run my offense, I do not have a very good two-back friendly offense. The issue is just the fact that with the playbook I run, there's not a lot of space or a lot of snaps for me to be able to distribute it evenly between Edgerrin and or Kenneth Walker, or between Edge and Marshawn Lynch even, which is why I don't even have Marshawn Lynch on the team. If that bums you out, I apologize, guys. I'm not much of a two-back person. I tried being in multiple backs, but I couldn't make it work. I thought it was too much. But for the offensive, for the AP guys, we got tight end apprentice on Greg Olsen. He gets it for 1 AP in his special ability bucket, which is why I really wanted to get this Greg Olsen. Doug Baldwin, the short end elite and outside apprentice, as well as the Yak 'em Up X Factor. Edgerrin James with Freight Train and running back apprentice. Short in on Tyler Lockett, deep out on DK Metcalf, and Russell Wilson with the Gambit and set feet lead X Factor and ability. Defensively, guys, let's move on to the defense. We've gotten a couple of new pieces. You know, mainly in like the secondary, we've gotten a decent amount of pieces from the last video. So I'm going to showcase SHAQUILL Griffin again in case you guys did not see him from the last video. We do have a bit of a strategy item change on this side of the ball as well, but as you can see, 92 speed, 91 acceleration. He's got some good stats all the way around. I have the ball hawk strat item on this team now, so instead of the +5 to zone coverage and giving him a 96 zone, I now have 89 man and 94 zone, which I think has worked out much better for me personally, because it allows me to, when I play match coverage, It allows them to transition between man and zone pretty seamlessly, which is what you kind of need to do if you're playing match and you have those players that are going to be converting to man in their zones, like say on a soft squat or like a seam flat or an outside quarter. You know, those type of zones. Definitely, you want to have a good high man coverage player in that aspect. So overall, I like Shaq Griffin. I think he plays very well. You know, he played very good. He got he got an interception in the montage, as you guys did see. We did hit level 30, so 31, so we did get the new Bobby Wagner, guys. I love this card as a user. I think he's actually pretty underrated for a user card. I am not really certain if people will look to pick him up simply because of his position. But make no mistake, I do like this Bobby Wagner card very much. He's got 91 speed, 92 acceleration, 87 block shed, 91 hit power, 80 zone coverage, also has 88 pursuit and 85 play recognition. Yeah, Bobby Wagner is a very, very good card. He is only 6 feet, which is a little bit on the shorter side, so it is what it is with him. For Wagner's abilities, you're not going to get much of any, again, tier 1, whatever. Tier 2, this is what he does get. I really don't see anything of here in value. Maybe secure tackler, maybe strip specialist. Tier 3, you might be able to rock like Enforcer and Deflator if you want. Maybe Crusher. I've heard a lot of people talk about Crusher and how good that ability is. And then for his special ability bucket, he gets Crusher for 1 AP, Lurker for 1 AP, and mid-zone KO for 2 AP. So for me personally, I just put on Lurker because obviously I want my linebackers to jump for a pick if the possibility is there for them. So but yeah, that's Bobby Wagner. Jordan Brooks, I'll showcase real quick. He doesn't really get anything of significance, but you guys probably want to know what his stats are. He's got 85 speed, 87 excel, 88 block shed, 87 hit power. Believe it or not, he actually does see the field for me. When I go to play base defense, like I'm going up against somebody who calls like a 2 tight end set or like a 3 tight end set, I'll go to base and I just have Brooks blitzing mainly. I either blitz Brooks off the ball, or I user him myself and let Wagner roam free in my base defense. But Brooks does see the field. He just doesn't see it on like the nickel and dime where I'm trying to, match speed with speed, obviously. We also did get Jadeveon Clowney. He actually does... I don't know why I didn't actually pull up his his stats, but Clowney actually does see the field for me. He plays my rush defensive tackle only on pass rushing sets, so like nickel and dime. He plays my rush DT. So, but 88 speed, 85 excel, 87 strength, 85 block shed, 87 power move, 81 finesse move. I like this dude I like this dude as an edge rusher, but unfortunately, with us getting Frank Clark now, and me, I kind of like Frank Clark a little bit, but we'll touch on them when we get there. So I don't want to go too far into it, but yeah, Clowney plays my rush DT, and then on like rundowns, like again in my base defense, he sits on the bench, and I bring in Sam Adams, for that purpose. Lastly, next, guys, let's talk about Frank Clark. Now, if you guys were following me on Twitter, by the way, link in the description if you guys do not already. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you would know I absolutely flat out hated this card yesterday, or on Thursday, because I just thought this card was terrible. I put double or nothing and defensive rally on the card because he does get defensive rally for 1 AP for his special ability bucket. And for whatever reason, I just couldn't get home to the quarterback, so I thought this card was terrible. Now I did keep at it. I did put on the Blitz X Factor just because I had someone to say try the Blitz X Factor, which I do kind of like it, low-key. But yeah, today when I was playing games on like my solo battles and even on a head-to-head game today that I had on stream, which again is also in the description, he went nuts. He had 2 sacks. The 2 sacks that you saw in that game were on the highlight tape, but yeah, Frank Clark was going crazy today. So I don't know what happened overnight. Maybe he just took like a bunch of steroids and decided to hulk up because, he heard I was talking shit about him. But another one is I probably should start calling him Frank the Shark Clark. Not mine. Don't get mad at me for that joke. That's not mine. That just for sure the fuck isn't mine. But he's got 84 speed, 89 acceleration, 90 power move. I hate his block shed with 83 block shedding. I think that's just absolutely trash. He's got good pursuit with 87, but yeah, in the run game, he's not the greatest. I would definitely say maybe sub him out if you want a better run defense, but I have an ability on him, so I definitely don't really want to lose that double or nothing on like base defense, in case they go to like a pass set, or in that case they pass out of base or pass out of 2 or 3 tight ends. And then last one, guys, we got Lawyer MILLOY. He was the Patriots team diamond for them. Lawyer MILLOY, 92 speed, 96 acceleration, which is very, very good. 93 zone, 74 man, 94 hit power. Yeah, you're not going to get anything out of this with this dude in terms of man coverage. He is absolutely horrendous in man. That's why he plays my free safety, because when I'm playing, like, cover 1 or cover 2 even, like, yeah, cover 1 mainly. When I was playing my cover 1, I want him playing deep center field safety, so that way he doesn't get beaten, man. Match is a little bit screwy, because, yeah, he does have pretty bad man coverage, so definitely going to have to figure that out. But overall, Lawyer MILLOY is very good. I like him as a free safety. I would say try him at user if you really want to, overall. So for his special ability, well, for him, he gets secondary position free safety. So there is that. For his ability buckets, he just gets the regular bullshit for tier 1. Tier 2, he can get things like flat zone KO, secure tackler, tip drill, which is what I'm rocking on him, as you can see. Pardon me. On tier 3, he can get things like acro, mid zone KO if you really want to. Secure tackler once again, tackle supreme, enforcer, but I wouldn't put it on enforcer on there. And then for his special ability bucket, it's the same as Cam Chancellor. It's enforcer and secure tackler for 1 AP. Yeah, this card is literally his card's kind of very similar to Cam. The only difference is Cam is a little bit faster, a little bit slower, I mean. But he is significantly better in man coverage than Lawyer MILLOY is. So, but yeah, that is the defense, guys. Defensively, we're rocking a bunch of tip drills on the DBs, and then some lurkers, and then a couple of pass rushing abilities. So, on all the DBs like Frank Clark, Shaq Griffin, Cam Chancellor, Tariq Woolen, and Sidney Jones, they all have tip drill. Just because of the way the meta is right now with aggressive catches, I just need a ball to pop in the air, and that way I can at least attempt to catch a damn pick. Plus, it's 1 AP, whereas pick artist is like 2. So, want to save a little bit of AP there. We also got a couple of lurkers on Ted Hendricks and Bobby Wagner. And then for our pass rushing abilities, we got Unpredictable on Dwight Freeney and Frank Clark with Double or Nothing and the Blitz X Factor. So, that is what the defense is looking like, guys. Special teams. Not much has changed in the special teams. We just have added Tyler Lockett to the kick return. We still have St. Gonzalez as our kicker and Michael Dixon as our punter. Specialists, we've got Edrin as the workhorse back, like I mentioned a bunch of times. Lockett is moved into the slot just because, I think he's a bit better there than Doug Baldwin is. Sidney Jones is slot corner now. Bobby Wagner and Ted Hendricks at sub linebacker. And then for my rush defensive packages, I got Randall and Clowney on the interior, and then Freeney and Frank Clark on the edges. Team strategy, we're rocking the Packers offense now. I am actually starting to like the Packers offense a little bit. Probably may keep it for the whole... I don't think I'm going to keep it for the whole year. I don't see that at all. But in terms of the offense, I love the Packers offense. The Raiders defense, I'm absolutely adoring as well. It's giving me a lot of Miami Dolphins from the last 2-year vibes, but they don't have dime 236 or dime 146 is what it was. My apologies. And then for the strategy items, we got the reel in and the ball hawk strat items with the zone chem boost to get the extra +1 to zone for the cornerbacks. And then we got the blue Seahawks strategy item. As you can see, we're still 50 out of 50 Seahawks with our strength jump at, whatever. We also have our Seahawks motivator with +1 to spec catch to all Seahawks players, which is why they got a +2. And then visuals, guys. Now, there's a glitch in the game right now where you can literally wear any jersey you want. All you have to do is just go into the creation suite, change it up from there, and, do that. I'm not going to go into the details for it here. But that is going to do it for the video, guys. Hope you all did enjoy it. Like button if you guys did, and subscribe if you guys are new. Be on the lookout for a video this weekend. I have not decided what I want to do yet. Maybe I might upload a couple videos. I'm not sure. But until next time, I'll see you later. Peace.